Hello everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a non-Japanese toy hunting video. This is not a toy hunting video at all. Maybe at first there will be, I think, one more like toy hunt in Japan video, a shorter one. But then you are done with it. I have the feeling you're not really into those videos. I mean, from the comments I feel like you really like them, but from the views I see that less people of my usual audience and less people of my usual subscribers are clicking onto those videos. So I don't know if what scares you or the thumbnail's not good enough, isn't there? There's like crazy good toys in these videos. So I don't know what's up. Maybe the YouTube algorithm is just weird or something, but like I constantly get like I can see from my statistics and all that less people of my followers and my usual audience are clicking onto those toy hunting from Japan videos and these hauls. The hauls are sometimes even better, whatever. Yeah, no matter if you are like liking them or not, probably just one more of those videos. Maybe the Star Wars celebration video, but not very soon, I guess. I don't know. This is something that you don't care about at all. Now today I have a mixed video. Of course, yeah, you saw the thumbnail. I have this huge box here. It is like literally like, and it is heavy. It's heavy for just having plush in it. It's a huge box that I bought full of plushies. I want to unbox that. But before we get into that, I have like a small little haul of like something from flea markets where I didn't like film, and then also some gifts from my friend Cotton Candy Kittens, which also wouldn't be in any other video. And I have another thing that I bought that I want to show you or share with you because it's interesting. So it's quite a lot. It might be a long video, but you're also into it, long videos, but this is a hodgepodge of things. So I think I will first start with some of flea market finds which are not super exciting. It was the JFK school flea market just a couple of weeks ago. This is an international school in Berlin, John F. Kennedy School, and I usually go there with my friend Cotton Candy Kittens. I've never been super into this flea market. It's okay, but she said like years ago she found the best vintage stuff there. I don't know, hasn't happened to me, so this year I didn't even film it. I had my camera with me, but I didn't feel like there was anything that I needed to film, wasn't interesting enough, but I still quickly want to show you what I picked up, not in any particular order. So I picked up this doll. It's a Stacy doll, but not a vintage one. It is a modern Stacy from 2017. She's from the Barbie Magic of Dolphin. What was the line called? No, Dolphin Magic. Probably a movie from 2017, a Barbie movie. And yeah, Barbie sisters, Skipper and Stacy, are still around, and this is one of the more modern Stacys. I just thought, you know, I have a little bit of a modern Barbie collection, mainly like Barbie extras and all of that, but it doesn't hurt to have also maybe, you know, a couple of relatives of Barbie in that collection. And I just fell in love with this face. I think for a modern, like, you know, doll from 2017, she has a really adorable face. Her hair is gorgeous. Originally it came with a high straight back ponytail, but I love her. This is not her outfit. She came, you know, with, you know, dolphin blah blah. It sounds already like a beach movie. I've never watched the Barbie movies, neither the old ones nor the, like, you know, CGI ones, no idea. I mean, they're all CGI, the newer CGI, whatever. I only know the Barbie movie, the live action one, whatever. But yeah, it's probably something with the dolphins and the beach, etc. So she came with this, these beach pants. Actually, I dressed her in something else. I dressed her in a mix of vintage Skipper, something that I don't know, and this is probably an LOL tweens jacket, and modern Barbie shoes. I just think she's adorable for like being like a more modern like Skipper, not Skipper, because I don't like the modern Skippers very much. They have really dark hair, but this Stacy, she's about the same size as, you know, maybe the older Skippers, so not as small as the Stacys, and she has still bend and snap knees. So she's a really nice doll and a nice addition to my more modern Barbie collection. I just absolutely like her face. It looks even better than most of the ones that I've seen like online. Some other little pieces that I've picked up. Oh yeah, here's something vintage. It's one of the baby trolls. It's one of the what are they called? Magic. They're not the magic like troll babies. They have a different name. Surprise baby trolls. They are from Toys and Things, so TNT it says on the back, 1992. And I usually am not the biggest troll collector. I like the Magic Trolls babies. They look very different, but this is more one of the like typical classic trolls. But these surprise baby trolls, they have really pastel hair and they have cute poses, like they're sitting ones, they're standing ones. This one has a little blanket in his hand. Then there's one that has a bottle. There you go. Here's the other one that I have. And these ones I like to pick up. So found this one at the flea market for me. This is of course more modern. It's one of the fantasy friends that kind of is in line with Rainbow High. It was a separate line, you know, like the Sparkly Critters, Poopsie Slime Surprise, you know. But these are little fairies, and it's missing her little like bra top, but other than that, at least she has the panties. They're removable. I really like them, you know. I collect these type of figures. They are from 2019, 2020, though they're definitely not vintage. MGA, like all like very inexpensive from the same seller. I picked up some Rainbow High and LOL Surprise, not Surprise, LOL OMG fashions, just because sometimes I can use them on other like restyles when I like have like smaller dolls, like this might fit a skipper or something, you know. This is from an LOL OMG doll. What's she called? Actually, I think I wrote down Uptown Girl. So from 2019, just a skirt, but it's a really nice piece. Something from the Rainbow High Pacific Coast line. Just pretty big head. I don't know if I will ever use it on another doll. Who knows? But a cool bag, really cool, from the Harper June doll of the Pacific Coast line, and these panties. So, you know, when I randomly find some Rainbow High clothes, I pick them up, and I think for this whole thing it was like €2 or something. And another Rainbow High piece together from another doll, I think from the Amaya range with a styling salon. And what else? Ah yeah, something very exciting. I want to show you, like, it's already on my wall. It's like a rainbow that you can light up, but I will insert the footage now. Yeah, this up there, the rainbow with the clouds. This is what I found also at the flea market. It feels like a ginormous puffy sticker, but it's actually, there's lights in there, and we have this remote here. Hello, there you go. And I immediately knew that I wanted to put it up there, you know, above the waterfall and the other My Little Pony play sets that I have, and there will probably at one point be other play sets up there. So I was not expecting it to do sounds, but it does. It's really like a nightlight for children. I'm not sure if you heard the sounds. You can, with the next click, you can just leave the sounds off, or the next click is only put the sounds on. So 3 modi, I would say, and I just like it for the look. I never even put it on much. It looks obviously better at night than on day, but It also runs with batteries and not with, with a cable. So it's more for the look, but I can put it on and it's cute. And then these weird things here. No, this is not a Labubu. This is Teletubby stuff. So this was a little pouch. It actually originally had little handles on it, but I cut them off because I think having it with a, as a shoulder bag, little shoulder bag for when I'm at a flea market, putting my camera in there is very useful. Unfortunately, it's too small to fit my camera and my mobile phone, which I usually do, but well, then I have the mobile phone somewhere else. And it's just pastel and very, very soft and, cute. And this little guy also from the same seller. It didn't come on this pouch, I just hung it there. It's also probably from the same line. I mean, it's not necessarily a line. I couldn't really research where these specifically come from. You find them everywhere online, if you search for, I don't know, Teletubby stuff. You find them on eBay or on blah blah. They're probably just from China somewhere produced. I couldn't find out really a brand, but they're official because they say the original Teletubbies branding from Wild Brain. I think Wild Brain were the producers of the Teletubbies. And this is, just a little plushie. That, interestingly enough, it has little wires in the arms and in the feet. Do you hear that? You can pose it a little bit, and then has this little present. This is with magnet. I have never been a huge collector of the Teletubbies or anything. I think they're cute, and these ones are very pastel. And I actually watched Teletubbies back then. Not that I was super young, because that was more towards the end of the 90s into the early 2000s. But I had a little niece, and my little niece enjoyed it totally. And we had a lot of inside jokes about it. And already back then I found, they're kind of funny and kind of stupid in a way that they're funny. And already back then they were not memes, but they were cult classic, I don't know, even teenage magazines back then had stickers of the Teletubbies in it. So they were a thing, and I kind of was into it. And I'm into these, and this could, someone could trick someone is that I have a Labubu hanging on my pouch or something, but nope. If you look closer, then you see it's a Teletubby. So it's new, it's nothing old. Let's get to the wonderful, wonderful presents that my friend Cotton Candy Kittens gave me. Because the last thing that I picked up at the flea market I actually can't find right now. It's 2 unused sticker sheets, old sticker sheets from Digimon from 1999. I can't find them right now, they're somewhere. They're gone, but 2 unused sheets of stickers for 20 cents or something, so it was very inexpensive. Now let's get to the wonderful presents of my friend Cotton Candy Kittens. I mean, it's not just always that she gives me presents, it's kind of always a little bit of an exchange. I have something for her, I brought things from Japan for her, or I have ponies for her and she has stuff for me, and blah blah. We never make trades one-to-one. It's always she gives something, I give something. Let's start with these things that are in here. She had a Carla for me. Carla is one of the Barbie family friends members of, earlier decades. She has the same body as, the Tootie and Tot and Chris from the 60s. Those, with the wires in the arms, etc. And, Tootie with the devil face. They are meant to be siblings of Barbie, and this is one of the friends. Chris is also one of the friends. Tootie and Tot were the siblings. But Carla was, I think, not released in the US from what I know, which is weird because she's a black character. I usually would think she is the US character, but these dolls were kind of discontinued already in the 60s, I think, or maybe early 70s in the US, but in Europe they ran until the late 70s. So, and this is a character that was just introduced in 1977 from what I know. From what I can feel, she does not really have the wires in her body anymore. A little bit in the legs, but also not really. I mean, it comes out a little bit here in the back. there's something sharp. So I think she had still wires in, but especially with the arms, because there were so many complaints that, you know, children were hurting themselves with these wires when they came out, etc. But it's still, other than that, the same body, and she's so adorable. When my friend gave her to me, she's wearing a different outfit. I just put this on her. It's not an original 2D or something dress, and also the shoes are not original, but she is so adorable. Unfortunately, not necessarily unfortunately, but the funny thing is that I couldn't remember. She apparently had told me that she had a Carla for me, and I had forgotten about it. And the weekend before at the flea market, I actually picked up a Carla. She will be in a flea market video for you, like in the future, for me in the past. So I have now actually 2 Carlas, but the other one is in the original outfit. But absolutely adorable. Another super adorable thing is this little girl. Yeah, she is like little friends of Shelly Kelly doll, one of the very first ones, and she was my childhood doll. This was my childhood Shelly. I didn't know she was called Melody, because this is technically Melody, so just one of the friends. And I had told my friend Cotton Candy Kittens that this would be a Shelly doll that I would like to pick up if I find her. I never found her or the fashions, or could, like, I don't know, I did not really necessarily search for her online very much, because I'm not a huge collector of these. But my friend was like, she wanted to find her from me, and she did, and she gave her to me. She's complete. This is the outfit. It's like a little winter outfit. She's from 1995, so same year as like Shelly was introduced in general. Kelly in the US, and in Europe she was called Shelly. And this is one of the first 3 little friends that you could like buy separately. So one of my childhood dolls. She's so cute. I think she did not actually have a high ponytail. She had open hair, but I think with this headband, etc., I like it more when she has a ponytail. Looks more neat, I think. But other than that, she's complete, even with the little shoes. And yeah, what I remembered about her is definitely the outfit. At one point, when I came across like pictures of this doll, it was not necessarily that I remember the doll, that I had a brown or brunette Shelly Kelly doll, but the outfit was what was kind of like, you know, making me like remember that this was actually my childhood doll. I didn't even have very many Shelly Kellys. I think I had definitely this one and maybe one more. I didn't have a blonde one. That's very, very sure. But I might have had another like dark red brown haired Shelly Kelly, which maybe one that came with this walking horse, but I'm not 100% sure. Apropos horses, here we've got a pony. Yeah, she had, oh my god, she had a double of this amazing cotton candy. And this is not just any old cotton candy that you can find. You can already see it. She looks very different, but from the symbols, of course, you can see it's actually just, you know, cotton candy. Of course, she's a G1 My Little Pony, but she was produced in Macau. Can you read that? It's always a little tricky. Macau. So only the like first 6 ponies and the other collector's post ponies like Lemon Drop and Peachy were produced in Macau, but they were of course not sold in Macau. Macau is an Asian country, it was a production country back then. But they were sold in the European market, mostly like mostly in Germany and the surrounding countries. This is where you find most Macau ponies, and they have long hair, they have pretty long manes, they have very silky hair, very nice hair. The body feels a little more soft. They also had a little bit of different names on their packages. Like, you know, there's the brown Peachy, for example, which is called Jenny. This girl is actually called Candy. Not Cotton Candy, just Candy was her name on the card. And she is also, that's correct, she's not discolored. She came in this, you know, peach body and with white hair. So some people say she is a Palomino cotton candy, though I find more evidence of people calling Palomino cotton candy actually a version of an Italian cotton candy. And this is even this style of that looks very similar. She's even a little wider. The Italian, they say Macau style Italian cotton candy, whatever. This is definitely Macau like version, and not the first one. I think there's like 2 or 3 Macau. I think 3 Macau versions is one of them. So I think Macau version 2 or something. She is obviously not super like common, especially not in the US. She has some little spots, but I mean, I'm right now in the process of trying to get that out with a Salon 40 cream, so with the Salon hydrogen peroxide. But other than that, look at these eyes. She's just stunning. She's absolutely fabulous. And my friend had a double of her, so she came to me. So, oh my god, this is the best. If you come home with a G1 My Little Pony. I would have maybe felt a tiny bit better if we would found her together at the flea market or something, but I take it. G1 pony. And then this. She saw my stories or my videos or whatever from Japan when I was like, you know, thrift, like vintage, like shopping there, etc. And I showed a similar or a very similar, almost the same t-shirt. And she was like, oh, I can find that for Lau. Because they were very expensive over there. I mean, they are like 80s pastel kids outfits, like, oh. And she found it. I don't know how much it was or anything. She said she found it on, I already forgot the website. She found it online, not out in the wild, but oh, look at these bears. This is so 80s. I love it so much. Oh my god. It is amazing. It is like a print, like a little bit of a puffy print, not too much. More these bears and the white. The others, this is a flat print. The brand is called Just Dawn. It even has the little, I don't know if this was maybe from a thrift store at one point or something, or this is the original little, you know, thingy there, but gosh, I mean, there's no other like tag in it, so I don't know if it was originally a children's size or anything. It's pretty big, so it definitely fits. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. And my friend like says she has more of these style, you know, 80s, 90s vintage children's outfits, and we will go through them, and I can maybe have some, because she herself is not necessarily dressing herself in this like style, so she was different style, so that's why she says she doesn't need all of them. Okay. Before I forget, she also gave me this Jar Jar Binks mug. This is the only thing I was like, oh, I should have told you, I already have this. Yeah, I have this already in my Jar Jar Binks collection, but a good thing would be maybe to use it as a flower pot or something. I mean, I'm a huge Jar Jar, I'm a huge Jar Jar Binks collector. I'm not a huge Jar Jar Binks fan necessarily. I just like the character, as I like many of the Star Wars characters, because I'm a Star Wars fan. Jar Jar has never been my favorite character, but he has always belonged to it. He's funny, and he's a part of the story, so I never questioned him or found him like annoying or anything. I actually really like the actor. The actor is such a cool guy, and he's been through it back in the day when all of the hate came towards him, like in the early days of the internet hate. But he's an amazing, he's an amazing actor, and he has now even another role in Star Wars. So, but Jar Jar forever, and of course I'm gonna take a double Jar Jar Binks mug and put some flowers or something in him. Now let's get to something that I ordered on Vinted. It is this. What is this? This is a Miss Party surprise, or rather 2. Why is it 2? I don't know. Maybe you remember, if you've watched my Japanese toy hunting videos, my Japan videos, in the store, not a toy, there was a loose Miss Party surprise. I pointed her out also in the video, said, oh, he's a Miss Party surprise, they're cool, I don't need her. Which is correct, I didn't need her. She was also discolored. It was the same one actually as this, but she appeared red. That's when she discolors, she's actually a hot pink. And I didn't need her from Japan, whatever. But I was curious because then I remembered this toy line and I started searching where they actually sold in Europe. I don't know, are they available? Yeah, it seems, I mean, from Germany you never find them, but it seems you find them from France or from Italy. I think this one I ordered from Italy because of this or because of this box. You can see everything's written in Italian. It's from Giochi Preziosi. I mean, it was not originally from Giochi Preziosi. I think it's from actually an American brand. Is it actually from Toy Biz? I put here which actually the original like manufacturer or toy company is who invented this toy line. It's a 90s toy line, and I was like, oh, interesting. From Italy and France you find them, and then I found this on Vinted and it was €6. It was €6 with the box, and you couldn't really see if it is complete or anything. The only thing I could see is, okay, there's lots of pieces in the photo, and I saw 2 dolls. I was assuming, who knows, there's 2 dolls. But when I got this, I found out it's actually, I mean, in the box there was actually just one when you bought them, but I got 2 and they're both almost complete. So I will show you everything. First I will show you the package. So there's the logo, Miss Party Surprise. You see little images that showcase what you can do with this girl, and here's also the back, all that it comes with. It's a little similar to maybe the play sets of the cupcake dolls, because it looks like her dress, but it turns into a whole play set. The dolls itself, they're okay, they're not the cutest, but when I had them in my hands, it was really just like, it's actually pretty fun. It's a pretty fun toy line. Because I was like, when I was ordering this, I was more like curious because it came with the original packaging, and for €6, of course, then shipping on top, but the shipping is not expensive from when you go over Vinted. It's like, it has gotten a little more expensive. It's not the €1.99 anymore. It's now the €3, around €3.50. But so let's take them both out. There's nothing really in the package other than that, no like styrofoam or anything. So you can see they are both the same. There's no difference. They're also both equally the same color, nothing discolored here. I can't remember which is the one that's more complete. Maybe this one. So the thing is, it looks like it's a little doll, and this is her skirt. I mean, you can easily take this doll out there, and then you would just have this little doll with a little bit of a fabric skirt, painted on shoes, a cute face, but the body is not really that cute. I mean, it's a little weird. She has blonde hair with one pink strand of hair, little bangs here. The hair is not very nice, it's polypropylene, but I mean, it's just a very small doll. You're not gonna do much with this. Movable arms, movable head left and right, and movable legs. Nothing too crazy, but the fun of this lays within this whole thing. So first of all, we'll have a look at this, how cute this is decorated. So this is really like a hair and nail and beauty salon theme. There are other ones, there are birthday themed ones. Actually, at the bottom here, I knew there would be the other ones. This one would be also one that I would like to have because it has a very cute color. This one I have never seen. This one you see sometimes. And there might be even more because I think there was not just one wave. It was produced longer with other playsets, other waves, etc. This might be the first wave. But you can, there's a hole here at the top where you can put the doll, and you can open this up like this, and you have a little mirror here. You can see my camera. And behind there I stuck a lot of accessories. So we will get there. There's all the tiny accessories. And then there's actually, I mean, this you can open up as another mirror. This is a separate piece that you can then put next to it. And it's another thing that you can slide to the side. And then there's even more stuff, so you can open this one up. And there's so many pieces in here Yeah, this is the one that's almost complete. So we have a little like staircase thing. This is more meant to be, you know, put it here so she can go to the next level here or something. We have this little drawer here, which it says nails. And when you open it up, there's actually children's fake nails in there. They're all there. Like, get this out. And then there's 5, so you don't get 10, but you get 5 of these little fake nails that the child could clip onto the finger. They're not meant really as in that you glue them on. They're just with a little snap, so you can. There's like all sizes, 5 different sizes in there. Let's put it back into the little drawer. I mean, you can put them wherever you want. You don't need to have them in there. And then you have so many other little accessories. But look at the floor here. Oopsie, this was the staircase. So you can like play this as the hair salon here. There are little chairs in there, like this one. We could, you know, put the doll there to sit in front of the washing thing. Then here's another little stool which you can actually open up, and I think there was something in there originally. Like, I think in here there was either a little perfume or a little lip gloss. I think a little lip gloss was in there. You have stuff like this. At first I was like, is that an umbrella or what? No, it's meant to be like a perm, I don't know what you call this, where you would get your perm done, like as a hairstyling thing. The doll could, la la la. So sit down underneath here and then get her perm done. You got this little rose thing, and when you open this up, actually hidden, it's a hair tie, still stretchy, from the 90s. Ah yeah, you get this little translucent base, which is actually the stand for the doll. So it comes with a little doll stand. So, like this. So you could stand her up. She actually also stands on her own a little, but whatever. This is the other piece that I put out. So this is like the separate other piece. So you would have, it's like a 3. So tap, 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 like this. You would put it on your desk, and then you would have all of the play fun with all of these accessories. And yeah, there's more accessories, so let's get out the tiny accessories. Because you would also get a little hairbrush, 2, 3, 4 little hair barrettes that are all like these little bows for the hair. Then another little brush, all doll sized, so not for you really to brush her hair necessarily, but for the doll itself, and 2 little bottles of shampoo or perfume or whatever you want to play with it. And I think there's only very, very few pieces missing here. She came with another little like hair thing, like a strand that you could put in her hair, like a little piece, like a little hair extension. And it came with 2 little other like different elastic bands. So this is missing, but everything else, yeah, even the sticker sheet is there. Because you could put like stickers onto some of the accessories, I guess. This is what it was probably meant to be. And the other one, there's just a couple of pieces missing, like this thing is broken off here, or like maybe, I don't know, there's like maybe 2, 3 pieces missing. This drawer is missing for the other one, but also I have another almost complete one. It's funny. I just wanted to try this toy line out. And for this, like, you know, inexpensive price, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna try it out. It even comes with the box. Now I'm not even sure. I will definitely just keep one, definitely not keep both. The other one will probably take with me to Toyplosion. But I'm not exactly sure if I need, if I necessarily really need the box. Maybe I also sell one in the box. And maybe I even keep the one in the, you know, the less complete one. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with it. I definitely will just keep one because, oh no, I have too many pieces here. But like, definitely not gonna keep more than one. Why would I? Yeah, and what I also think is very important and cool with these, you can definitely store all the pieces inside them. So there's no loose pieces now, there's space for all of the pieces, and it's a cool toy line. Have you ever like heard of this toy line, or do you owned one? I mean, it's like, I think more like a mid-90s toy line, and then it was even produced until in the 2000s, etc. But like, it's adorable. It's all in Italian. The doll is called Molly, so that's her name. Molly ti aspetta al fantastico party di bellezza. I don't speak any Italian. I have no idea what I just said. Something with party and blah blah. Fantastic, fantastic. Cambia la conicatura di Molly con il casco magico. Whatever. So, I don't know, I wanted to show this to you. So definitely one of them, maybe like with the package, or maybe without the package, is definitely gonna go with me to Toyplosion. That's maybe a good thing to remind you if you're from Germany or from the surrounding countries and you want to go to a really cool toy show. And I will be there like in August. Put the date here because I always forget the exact date. There will be the Toyplosion convention again, and my friend Cotton Candy Kittens and I, and additionally my friend Mikoru, the three of us will be selling there. We have two tables, and we will sell our doubles or stuff that, I don't know, we want to part with, etc. And probably also part of that will be in this box, because I will not keep all of these plushies. You know that I'm not the biggest plushie collector, but recently I've been thinking that I do like plushies, and there are certain toy lines that are actually I would be able to find here, but I never order. I mean, find at the flea markets, that's a rare thing with these 80s toy lines, etc. But so, and then also recently, my friend Cotton Candy Kittens and I, we were thinking like back to last year Toyplosion, which toy lines actually sold really well, etc. And of which of those we actually will probably not have a lot this year, because we already sold a lot of stuff last year. And I mean, it's not that we are resellers, we just, you know, here and there have doubles and sell them. So it was really a thing like, well, Popples sold really well, and Sprites from Rainbow Bright sold really well, and we were like, we don't actually have a lot of them. Care Bears sold really well. So, and I was thinking, yeah, of course I don't have a lot of doubles of these toy lines, because I don't have a lot of these toy lines to begin with. I have a couple of Popples and a couple of, you know, things, and I definitely will bring some of my Sprites from Rainbow Bright with me, because I also don't want to keep all of them. And then I just stumbled upon this big box on Vinted. It's from France, and there's Care Bears in there, there's Popples in there, and maybe one other thing, I don't know. So Care Bears and Popples. So, in case you're wondering why I'm looking different now, and for a period of this video I will now look different, is because the middle part of the footage, mainly most of the like plushie footage, is kind of gone. I can't find it. It's not that it's corrupted or anything, I just can't find it. Either I have lost the memory card, which is stupid, because I always I had it on 3 different memory cards, and the middle one is missing. The beginning I have and the end I have, and the middle part is now gone. but I always put my memory cards, the ones with the unedited footage, at the same spot. But it's not on any of those, and I have literally no clue what else. I mean, it can only be that I deleted it from the memory card the next day when I went to the flea market and needed some more space on a memory card, but I'm 100% sure I just deleted some footage from the like Japan hauls. I don't know. I even considered it being like gone, like the memory card into the vacuum cleaner or something like that, because maybe it fell down or something. But also in the vacuum cleaner it is not, so I have no idea. So that's why it's now Wednesday evening, 2 days before the video goes up. Actually, I wanted to edit the video this evening. And I have to refilm part of it. So I hope I have grabbed all the plushes that are kind of missing in the footage. And I'm trying to kind of recreate. I've recreated my outfit, not my hairstyle, because I don't actually remember how I did it. It was something like that. And yeah, I will now recreate, although it is not the picking out of the box. I don't even have the box anymore. The box is already in the trash. And the plushies are just now here on the couch. The good thing is they're actually already cleaned and all. But I mean, not all have been really treated, but still, whatever. It is not a super surprise for me when I now pick them out, you know, but it is what it is. I don't remember in which order I picked them, but that doesn't matter. I will just do it like this now. Okay, first one. This is a modern one. Yeah, I didn't buy this lot for this type of Care Bear. What you can already see is a Care Bear. Yeah, as I said, a lot consists mostly of Popples and Care Bears. But I mean, it's a big Care Bear from, I don't know exactly which generation, the 2000s ones, maybe like from the mid 2000s or something. It's like the Care Bears generation that I like the least, because they don't have really nice like material. It's not really like a fur or anything, but it is an original one. Seems to be now I have forgotten the names again. Oh my goodness, I'm not really good with the Care Bears names. Chair Bear. This is Chair Bear, I think. Here the stuffing has really come loose out of the legs. Maybe I could fill it up again, but yeah, this is definitely not one that I will keep. I mean, there's lots of ones that I will also keep. But this one I will probably just take with me to Toyplosion. I mean, there are people who collect this generation of Care Bears, and also children who might just like a Care Bear. I would just give it to someone for really, really cheap, like I don't know what, €1 or something, or €2, because this is not a nice Care Bear. As I said, it's an original one. Has the Care Bears thing here, and it's fine. It was in there. It's one of the biggest ones in there. So next one. Oh, this is one of the babies. It's not a Care Bear, it's a Popple. Oh my god, this is so adorable. Ah, there's two babies, and this is the white one. So it's like something with bibs and cribs or something, or bibbles and cribbles or something, the names of these Popples. Like one sounds like, you know, crib, a baby crib, and the other one like a bib, baby bib, but both of them have, I think, bibs. So what do we have? So the bib is there. This is really good. And it velcros in the back, so it could be gone, but it's there. The shoes could also be taken off or not. I think they're sewn on, but it seems like you can open them with the velcro, but I think in the back they're sewn on, honestly. Yeah, so I guess they can't be missing. And also the good thing, when I saw sometimes pictures of the baby Popples, I was like, for some of them maybe this, what's it called? Bonnet, this bonnet thing might be missing also, but no, it also can't be missing. It probably in just some pictures it's just like this, that in other pictures people show it like this, because this is really sewn on. But it's also a legitimate Popple, so you can, you know, pop it inside out. But in this case it really is just, you know, purple. it's like, and then it's in this little super cute baby, I don't know, baby jumpsuit thing overall. Here's the Popples logo. Oh, this is so adorable. This is definitely one that I will keep. I was so happy that I saw there was like one of the baby Popples in there. Yeah, this one, oh, it's missing the tail. Of course, every Popple actually has a longer dangly tail. This one's missing here. This one is also definitely, you can see it was played with and washed. It's not in a super like fine like condition, but I already did my thing. It's a little bit fluffed up. Also the hair here is fine. It has little strands of longer like nylon hair, and I curled them now. As I said, I already did my thing with them because the original footage is gone. I don't know, is it how this is supposed to be, that these longer bits here are like curly dirly, but oh, I mean, there's some pilling and all, so this is not in the best condition, but it's also not in the worst condition. I think this ear is a little bit bleached. It should be probably a little bit more blue, but they are so adorable. Baby Popples. Ah! Okay, next one. Oh, this is another big one. There's also actually a couple of small ones in there, but oh, it's missing an eye. But it's another Popple. But yeah, this was definitely also described, the person, and the like showed all of the plush. I mean, not every plush up close, but it was also like I said, like one is missing an eye, and this one is missing an eye. So I was really thinking about, should I make him an eye patch? Or should I just, you know, I could just paint like on a cardboard paper or something a similar eye and then put this on, but then you would not be able to wash it, and it would never look exactly the same. I don't know. This is also the size. Like, I think this is the biggest Popple size, or is this the middle Popple size? There's three like sizes. Like, this is one of the normal, you know, first release Popples. There were like, I don't know what, 6 characters also. I think this one's called is it Puzzle? No. I always mix all of those names up. Prize? So I think it could be Puzzle. I think the name could be Puzzle. It's not discolored. It's of course also been in the washing machine, so the fur is not super good, but it's fine. This one has the tail, but yeah, the eye is missing. Honestly, in between, and they arrived super fast, I already ordered some more, you know, some plush eyes, if I could find some that I could replace. And of course, you don't find these exact ones. But I have these, and I don't know, I might put these on. They have a little bit of a different shape, so these ones are more round, but they are somewhat similar in size otherwise. So maybe, because I'm technically not planning to keep this, because this is the biggest size. As I said, like 6 or what, maybe even more characters, like from the main line of the Popples, other than specific others like babies, etc. And these then in like multiple different sizes. Not everybody in every size, but there's 3 sizes, like I think 8-inch Popples, 11-inch Popples, and 13-inch Popples. And as I'm not actually usually counting in inches, but in centimeters, and online it always just says inches, and I never do like the translation to it. I don't actually know what size this is. So either this is the 11-inch or the 13-inch. Is there even bigger one? So this could be the middle-sized Popple. I technically would like to collect just the smallest size Popples because of space reasons, but I don't know. I'm still not 100% decided if I keep this one or not. Let's see how it turns out with the eyes. If I absolutely love it, I might keep it. If I think it's okay, but I don't need it, and someone else might still enjoy it with the other eyes, I might also take it with me to Toyplosion. I'm not 100% sure. So, might be one of the two. So, because otherwise it's in okay condition. It's in played with condition. But yeah, the eye is missing. Okay, more. What else? I don't know. What is this? Oh! A smaller Popple. Yeah, oh my goodness, so many Popples in one go. Oh, this is adorable. This is like, I love this color. And this is a small one, but this is one of the special sets. It's just not just one of the normal ones. I think this is called just the flower Popples. And yeah, of course, still has a dangly Popple tail and a cutesy, you know, always these flushy, you know, fuzzy cheeks. But it can also turn inside out, and then it turns kind of into a flower. I have the feeling these don't turn really good inside out. There's not really much space for them. But yeah, there's then the flower on the other side. So these are the flower Popples. I have one of them, and I think they're adorable and small, and I adore these colors. This is one of my favorite pink tones. This is like a neon, I call it neon pastel because it's very neon, but it's not a hot neon pink. It's like a light pink in neon. And yeah, I mean, honestly, the type of eyes that I picked is pretty similar to what other Popples eyes look like. It's reminiscent, so I don't know. I think maybe these eyes for the orange one will work. Okay, what else? Okay, that's not a Popple, you see it. That's a Care Bear. This is a baby Care Bear. We had like baby Popples, and this is one of the two baby Care Bears. I mean, Hugs and Tugs. Hugs and babe. I think this is Hugs. So Hugs, the girl, the pink one. And it is smaller. It is even a little smaller than the bigger Care Bear size, because same as with Popples, Care Bears also came in multiple different sizes. I mean, behind me, the ones that I already have. This is a small Care Bear size, my favorite. Here I have the mid-sized Care Bears. I think in these two sizes most characters were released, and then there's even a bigger one where I think not every character was released. And if you compare this is smaller than this. I think it's meant to be in this line, but obviously it's a baby, so one of the baby Care Bears that was like associated always together with a sibling, so the blue one, Hugs and Tugs, and then with the Gram Bear was Grandma Bear. So, oh, look at this belly symbol. Oh, this is so adorable. So I'm not sure. Technically, I don't want to collect too many Care Bears of the size. I especially like to collect the vinyl Care Bears behind me, and then these. Where did I have one here? These small ones. You know, space reasons. But this one, it even has a diaper on. And here is the original Care Bears logo. It's a pretty nice condition. There's not really anything. I mean, it of course is a little played with, but there's nothing that's like weird, or the fur is still pretty soft and all. Super cute little eyes, and the tongue sticking out, the little tuft of hair, and this bow here is also sewn on to the scalp. So then, yeah, the diaper is also sewn on. I mean, you can put it down in the front. It's always kind of, I don't know, can you maybe tie it a little bit better that it doesn't always slide down? But then this heart, like, you know, that always every Care Bear has, like on the feet. Oh, I think I might need to keep this one. You know, I don't want to like expand my plush collection like too crazy, but in some cases I need to do it because, like, let's face it, I mean, yeah, this was not a find out in the wild, but I rarely find like Popples or Care Bears out in the wild. It's so rare. So I might need to keep some of them because the occasion will not come that I might find this one out in the wild or something. So, but there's definitely more. So let's see, what do we have here? Oh, I mean, we've got another Popple, but this is one of the small, I don't know, clippy guys. I don't know if there's a name for them. You know, you can push here in the back, and then this can hold on to whatever, to a lamp or whatever you want. Is this actually an original? Because I've seen a lot of these and they're just like fakes. Kind of, I have a lots of legs one that's not really from lots of legs. It just looks similar, but this one has a tag. Conformité du bla 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 obligatoire. You can definitely see this comes from France. Yeah, because the whole package comes from France and a lot of French on here. From those characters from Cleveland. Blah 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 blah. Produced, made in Korea. Interesting, but yeah, those characters. This is an original one. So I didn't know that really. So apparently Popples. I mean, there's also these pocket Popples, but they can turn inside out, and other little figurines. But apparently there's original ones, licensed or whatever, however, but original Popples that are in this clip toy style. There's the typical Popple ears, the cheeks, and the tail. Of course, this one cannot turn inside out, but this is in a nice condition. And this is small. And you know what that means. I can keep it. Okay, there's still so many more. What else? What do we have here? Ooh. I always, even though when I'm closing my eyes, I feel it. That's the Popple when there's the dangling tail. Oh, how cute! But this is the double. I have it already. This is the smallest size of Popples that I was talking about, the 8-inch Popples. I don't know how many centimeters is this. 10, I don't know, 18 centimeters or something. Name, I think I have the name remembered because I own this one. Putter. The name is Putter of this. This has been clearly through it. This is really rough, like the fur. I mean, I have not like done any like treatment on this one because I'm not keeping it. I mean, I have one, and mine is in like pristine condition, although it's from the flea market. Oh, and someone has like sewn on the tail again, so it must have been loose at one point, but it doesn't matter. It is still cute. There's nothing really missing or anything. And with treatment, I mean, like you can, of course, when you wash a plush toy, I always wash them in a pillowcase so that the eyes and nose and stuff like that doesn't get rubbed off in the washing machine. And then when it's still wet, comes out of the washing machine, I use a soft brush and like go through the fur. So then it already gets better. And if you have a little bit longer fur, it might not work with this here, this is too short, but like this like more hairy thing here, you can also use like a straightening iron and then go a little bit through it. So also when it is still wet, it makes it a little better. It mostly works with longer plush fur, not with super short one. Like this would also work. So yeah, as I said, I've washed it like and brushed it, but I've not done any like heat treatment on it at all. Because I will not keep it. So this 100% will come with me to Toyplosion. And can find a new owner. Of course, as these are all not in super good condition, I would definitely not sell them for very high prices. I mean, something like this, maybe not for €1, but also not for 20 euros. So yeah, let's see, because condition wise, I don't know what I would ask for this. What else do we have here? Oh, this is big. Oh, this odd thing. From the picture, I was really like, what is this? Because when you just see it like this in the picture, it was like, is that a Care Bear? Is that a real one? I can't tell, but it seems like it is a real Care Bear because it has the, you know, real like stitched heart on it here, and it has the little tuft of hair. The nose, interestingly, is flocked. I mean, the flocking has come off a little bit. It has the heart here, but also the heart is flocked, so it is a little bit of a different, you know, way of, you know, how it's made. And then you can maybe clearly see the shape is totally weird. And yeah, after a little bit of research, it has a like bag in there. There's even the heart that originally comes with it, just as a little stuffing, but you can obviously put your own stuff in there, then it is like a bag. And yeah, this is really what it is. I mean, I tried research already before because I wasn't sure if what that could be, and when I had it then I was also doing some more research now, and it seems that this used to be a backpack. There were actually, can you see that somewhere? Not everywhere you can see it. Where here you can see it a little bit. There were straps on it and they must have been cut off. So there were, I don't know, can you see that? It's light yellow. There were light yellow straps on that covered like from feet to hands, and then even from feet to feet, like on your belly, that you could clip it also there. And it had, I've only always seen it online with French writing on it, always with les bisounours de something, like what Care Bears is called in French. So maybe this is a French exclusive Care Bears backpack. I don't know. The unfortunate thing is, well, the straps are missing. You cannot use it as a backpack. I mean, and what also is super weird, and I cannot find out, and I hope someone of my audience here has some knowledge, is this Care Bear missing the eyes? Because it could be, but also there's no hole. So if it ever had any other eyes than this, then they must have just been glued on, because usually plushies have like these secure eyes. Here, where you definitely have to have a hole, and then in the back of it there is like a back thing. It clicks together like safety eyes. And with a Popple you can see it, there's actually a hole in there. But this Care Bear, I'm so confused about this. Is this original like this? Is this supposed to be a sleepy Care Bear? Like, this is, the eyes are closed, but they're so high. And but even higher, there's the eyebrows. So this is stitched on. This is plastic. And then here's nothing. Is this correct? Or have they fallen off? Maybe because it's a backpack, they didn't use the typical safety eyes like for plushies, so they just glued them on and they have fallen off. Because when you look online, you mostly find this without eyes, but sometimes you find pictures with eyes. Now, it could always be that these other people have just put on eyes on the other ones, like I might do, because I think this looks so weird. I will not keep it. It's too big. It's an interesting piece, so I hope someone else is interested in it at Toyplosion when I'm selling. But should I put eyes on him or should I leave it like this? I have no idea, because I have bought a couple more eyes. I think these would be cute. They're maybe a little bit too big, but I mean, they would be kind of cute. I have no idea. Just tell me if any one of you has some idea if this is original like this, if it ever had eyes or not. I'm clueless. I have researched the hell out of this already before, because already when I saw the picture I was like, what is that? Were the Care Bears like backpacks or something? And now afterwards, because as I said, I'm refilming this here, there's more. Ah, one of the small ones. Is it the same? No. Of course I don't know it's the same, but in the footage I was really, oh no, it's the same one I already have. It's a double. And then I was taking this one. I was like, oh no, it's not, because this is Love-A-Lot Bear, and here we've got like Chair Bear. So they are different. They even have different pink tones in the fur. And of course, every Care Bear plush has a different expression in the face. This one has a different mouth, has different eyes. This one, like Chair Bear, always has these weird pink eyelashes. Looks always a little creepy. But so good. Definitely keeping this. The small ones, yes, not in a super good condition, because even the little strand of your nylon hair, or whatever this is, I guess it's nylon hair, is pretty rough. But it's fine. I mean, all of them here, all of them original. So keeping this. There's still a couple. Which one? Let's take this one. Yep. There's another small one, and this time I think it is a Care Bear. The other one was clearly a Popple, and I mean, this one could also be a Popple. And I think this is meant to be a Care Bear, but aren't the like ears cut off? because it looks so weird. Just imagine it with tiny little bear ears. And there was a Care Bear that was all, you know, rainbow. But this one is in such bad condition. I mean, it has a hard nose of the Care Bears and the hard feet. It's also one of those clippy guys. So, and it might also be original because the other one was also an original one. But what is all this brown stuff? And it's all, I don't know. I don't think that anyone wants this probably. It does not look good. You would need to put so much effort into it because I think the ears are cut out. I don't know what all of this is probably the glue that has become like black. It's not really a good condition thing. I don't know. I don't want to keep it. It's small, but I don't want to keep it. So I might make a like free, like a bin of like free stuff at the convention, which is really... Okay. Oh, gosh, this is one of the cutest. This is of course a Popple, although it looks a little different. That has more longer legs and all the body type is a little different. Oh, the fur is so soft on this one. This is one of the cheerleading Popples. So there was a set of sports Popples, and those are, I mean, Popples are for both. Like even though some you might think it's Plushie, so it was more meant for girls, but technically even back then both genders were like loving the Popples, and especially because they made some lines that were more geared towards boys in terms of the you know the sports Popple. There was a baseball one, there was a like soccer one, etc. And the kind of girls pendant where I think the cheerleading Popples. So They look a little different. They have a little bit of a different body type, but you see they have little pom-poms here as the, you know, from the cheerleading aspect of it. And when you turn this one inside out, I think it kind of becomes really a cheerleading, I don't know what is it called, like pom-pom or something. These things that the cheerleading girl, I've clearly never done any cheerleading in my life. So, but here, you can, if you had two, you could like do this. Yeah, Popple go. This blah blah blah. I have no idea. I've never done any cheerleading. This kind of look more like I'm fighting, but so cute. And the colors are not really faded. This is in kind of good condition, although there's one like thing. So first of all, I think this blue is faded. Here I said the colors are not faded. Most of the colors are not faded. I think this is the blue that fades easy. I have the baseball Popple and also all the blue has gone. It's the same material and it's from the same line. So I guess this is, can you see here it is still bright blue and then here it is all gone. And why is the snout so yellow? Because it always lays like this, and this must have been, you know, bled off to the mouth. As I have already washed it and tried to clean this, this is not going anywhere. I don't care. This is one that I will definitely keep. They're so cute. And I mean, when you put it there, it will always lay like this. You cannot do anything. I mean, it's one of the... So I will definitely keep it. And when it's like sitting then on my shelf or something, you will not notice it. And it will always bleed again onto the mouth, even though if I would bleach it or something, it doesn't really matter to me. It is so cute. Look at these teeny tiny like shoes. Come on. Why is it not focusing? There you go. Ah. I don't know if this one really had another name. I mean, I think there were more than one cheerleader Popple. I don't know, or maybe that's just one. I'm not super knowledgeable and I did not like do a ton of research because it's enough for me to know this is a cheerleader Popple and it is super cute. Okay, what else? Ah yeah, oh this, right, but honestly from the picture I don't remember seeing this. It in the description it said like Care Bears and it said Popples and also said blah 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 Kiki, and I was like, what's Kiki? Kiki what? And then if I scrolled through the pictures again and again and again, I saw actually one Monchichi on there. Not this one though. This is teeny tiny and it is like on a string. I cannot tell if this is an original one or not. The eyes are like super cute. It would be totally like small enough for me to keep, but I'm not totally into Monchichi. I mean, I like them. I had one as a child, but I would only like to keep the like colorful ones. I don't want brown Monchichi. It's not what my collection like should look like, with, you know, like natural colored toys or something. So like brown and beige and stuff like that is like, I don't know. So if anyone wants to have this, maybe a Toyplosion there for like, I don't know what, €1 or something. It is super good. Maybe just 50 cents, or I don't know. I can't tell. I have to research. I don't even know what Monchichis are going for. And I think, why did it say Kiki? I think in French it's like the name of Monchichis, something with Kiki. I think so. But yeah, what else do we have here? Oh, okay. Yeah, there's another one of the more modern Care Bears generations. It's not ugly. I mean, I like this one, the size, then more than this one, because in this size, really the face, like the head looks like a balloon head, and here the proportions are nice. This one also is weighted, and the color is nice. This is the Love-A-Lot bear, and again, not sure which generation, but it's an original one, and probably from like the 2000s. 2005 or something like that. I don't think even that this is like already from the 2010s, because they look different. Obviously the modern, completely modern ones are also look different. Yeah, but in terms of Care Bears, I really try to focus, like, it really just stay with vintage, and with vintage I mean like 80s and still the 90s if there's something Care Bears related, especially like here the environmental Care Bears. Oh, there's one on the back here. You can see it there. But technically those I think were not released in Europe, so there's mainly the 80s Care Bears. And although I know there's also other people who are collecting all of the Care Bears generations, like I collect all of the pony generations, but I yeah, those are fine, but I would also never pick them up from flea market, so this can also go. It's not going to stay in my collection. This is a pocket Popple. I was already saying like, here, small Popple, blah blah, but this is different. You can see this was one of those clippy guys, and this is a pocket Popple. This is more like really into the Popples line. It's just a little bit of a different form factor. Here we have still plush, but a hard plastic face and hard plastic arms and legs, and they are a little bit movable, so technically articulation, well, still Popples like tail, and you can also turn them inside out in a little pouch, but they're pocket Popples because they're small enough to put them in your pocket. I guess that's why they're called like this. This is the pink one. I don't know which one this is. So this is the light pink one. So this is not prize. Party? Is this party? Ooh, maybe. There's also a couple of Popples names that I actually absolutely don't know, but this might be party. Super cute, and I absolutely adore the pocket Popples, because they are like, I don't know, they are even weirder than the big Popples, because they are like a hybrid of plush and a figure, but I do have this one already. So I cannot keep it. Why does it have, I only have three. I have 3 pocket Popples, and they all came from the same person from the UK, which is why I think they were released in the UK, but you never find them here, not even really like Germany, like online or anything. So I don't know, you find all of the other Popples. I did not buy the lot from France because, oh, these, you can't find Care Bears and Popples over here, because you can. But then there's certain types of Popples. For example, these ones I never find. It's interesting that there's even one in this lot. So apparently France had them, the UK had them, etc. And yeah, as I said, I already have this one. I have 3. They all come from one of my followers. I believe she's still watching me. Raising 7 in Devon on Instagram. And still so thankful for these 2 packages that she has sent me. And in one package there were 2 and in one package there was 1. I have this already. So this will not stay within my collection because the other one that I have is in a little bit better condition. Because this one, maybe you saw, this has a little bit of rub on the cheeks, and also here the hair is not super good, but still is not in bad condition, so I will take it with me to Top Lotion. Okay. Oh, this is so adorable. I mean, this is one of the, you know, bigger size Care Bears, and I don't mean big like big, it's the middle size. It's the, you know, size where I'm like, I already have this one, the same size. Yeah, so, and I'm fine with having those, but not too many, I guess. And yeah, look how different the face looks. The eyes and all, the whole expression. This one looks so gentle. I love it. It has these big like brown lashes. Oh, this is Funshine Bear. Oh, the sun looks also so happy. And this is such a nice color. This is not like this, like, I mean, I don't know, some like of the pastel colors sometimes are looking very bleached, very light. This is also a pastel color. This is also a pastel yellow, but it has still some oomph, some color to it. So I love it. And interesting that the fur on this one is a little bit different. I have the feeling this one was made out of a different type of plushie material a little bit than most of the other ones that I have, because it is a little more fluffy. And this one is stuffed really well. I mean, with most of the ones you can really make them easily sit. You know, I don't know, take the same one again here. This is a little difficult with this one, like because this is here very thickly stuffed. Oh, I know I just want to actually have the small ones, but this one is so adorable. I think I might keep this one. So, Funshine Bear. I guess Funshine Bear is probably one of my favorites because this yellow, and I love that this symbol is the sun, and I love the sun, and I love summer, and this is just like good vibes for me when sun and summer and all of that comes together. So maybe Funshine Bear is my favorite Care Bear. I've decided that now. So I guess I will definitely keep this one. And this one is in really nice condition here. Even the Care Bears like writing, the letters are still on there. Oh, and I think we're switching now to the original footage again. And please forgive me, I'm so stupid. I don't know where this footage went. I have no idea. So keep on watching. They all have a little bit of a different expression in their face. Of course, we've got the little strand of hair. And this is a really sunny yellow. Doesn't look discolored at all. Of course, all of them are rather dirty, but they're not smelling or anything. Maybe I keep it. It doesn't end here because I can already see there is something not plush but Popples related. Yeah, this was also shown in the picture. I will check it out. It's probably cute, but I probably will not keep it because the truth is, for like cardboard boxes, like puzzles and games, oh, it's really hard for me to display them. But look at it. It is probably a Popples puzzle. 20 cubes. Oh, cubes. So it's one of the cube puzzles. France Dre, image and letters. Premier jeu d'éveil. La conformité du présent produit aux normes obligatoires de sécurité est garantie par le fabricant. Ah, interesting. So the conformity is given blah 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 by the security and blah 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 of the manufacturer. That's what it says. Oh, you just, okay, you just open it up. I thought there's not even a clasp or anything. And yeah, it's one of those cube puzzles. Okay, so there's multiple different puzzle like pictures that you can build then in all Popples. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, this is the one you can immediately see here. Wait, let me get it back together. There you go. And you can build. That's why I said letters, because on some there's just letters. So you can also just build, you know, make words or something, learn how to write and read. But does it say how many? It says 20 cubes. Okay, but how many different pictures can you build? I don't know. It doesn't say it. But this is probably also one of the pictures, I guess. And then this is one of the pictures. Okay, this is really cute. I don't know. Do I keep it? Made in France. So this is really a French thing. It says 1987. So I don't know where to put it. I can't put it in frame, I'm sorry, because like this here is a different setup than when I usually film at my desk. Another Popple. Oh my god, this has been through it. Oh yes. I don't know how nice I can get this one back to a nice condition, because it is, you see, oh, the fur is not nice at all anymore. I don't have this one, but these are like my least favorite Popples. I have two of them. I think I have even a double, like the yellow one. I have it as a double, and probably this I will also try. I will try to get it as best looking as possible, and then I will bring it with me to Explosion. I don't know, they are called the puffling Popples or something, because there isn't really much to them. You can just, you know, turn them inside out like this. They look more like a little beanie then. But it also is an original Popples. And this is the line where I'm like, I don't even think they have names, because there's a red one, there's a yellow one, there's a pink one, this is the purple one, there's a blue one, blah blah. I don't think they have names. Maybe they had. If you know what the name of this purple guy is, and you mostly don't even see the eyes because they're always covered when you have them like this. It's like, and these are kind of my least favorite Popples, I would say. Still a cute Popple though. Ah, this is also cute. Oh, the eye is also a little bit rubbed off. This is a small size. Is this the same small size as, yeah. So then maybe mine is the middle size, because this one looks also smaller. Maybe this is the big size one. I'm confused with the Popples and the different sizes. This is the name I can always remember. The yellow one is called Potato Chip. I know that because, I don't know, potato chips are yellow. Yeah, she has a little bit of eye rub. Definitely have to repaint that. And then also not super nice fur anymore at all whatsoever. Lots of hairs on them, it looks. But she has her tail. I say she, I don't know, she or he. I don't know what the genders of the Popples are. To me, they don't have genders. They're just like, they're Popples. But I don't want to say it because it's weird. Cute. It might be a keeper. And I mean, I might keep it because this is the size I really like for Popples, and I don't have it. Okay, but it's still not empty. Okay, what's this? This is very small. Teeny tiny. Is this an original Care Bear? Yeah, probably it is. It has the Care Bears logo, those characters from Cleveland. I have no idea what generation of Care Bears this is from. Clearly not 80s and not the 90s environmental ones, but something after that, 2000s, 2010s. Maybe it is again the same generation as this big one here, because the material feels the same. And it is Funshine Bear again. We have another yellow with the sun. That's always Funshine Bear. Interesting. This has Velcro at the hands, but both sides are the like strong Velcro, so not the soft one. So it probably was attached to something, or it was holding something. If you know what it was holding or so, enlighten us all in the comments. This is, I mean, I wouldn't be offended if I keep it because it's rather small, but I don't need to keep it technically. Another Funshine Bear. I see another Funshine Bear. This is an original 80s one. Oh my goodness, there's both versions of the Funshine Bear here. And this one, you see, this one is even brighter, so this is definitely not discolored. This one, maybe a little bit, but I mean, the small ones, their faces, they're actually somewhat weird sometimes. But I like the size. So this is one of the smallest size Care Bears of Funshine Bear. Another Funshine Bear. So let's build up here a big plushie pile. Okay, I see another Care Bear. Oh, this, so I thought this was Tenderheart, but it's not Tenderheart. It's the other brown beige one that I'm not too much into. Champ Bear. It's cute, but this would be one that I might be willing to part with because I'm really trying to just collect, you know, colorful plushies and not really brown and these realistic colors. Not that a Care Bear is anything realistic, no bear in the world looks like this, but color-wise I like fantasy colors way more. But it's still super cute. We've got the nice embroidery of the trophy. Again, the faces all look a little different. Has also the tuft of hair. There's the heart. It says Care Bears, a little rubbed off, but not completely rubbed off. But the tag is also cut. This is in pretty good condition, so the fur looks really nice. There is nothing. This is probably one of the best conditioned Care Bears in here. This one also, but you can see it was washed at one point. This one looks like it might have never been washed. Still doesn't smell or anything. Okay. I see another Monchichi or Kiki something, whatever it was called in French, but this is not an original one. This is one of those that I sometimes pick up at the flea market that have the nice colors. I have a pink one, I've seen a purple one, and here's a white one. So I have to think about this because this is technically goes into the color scheme that I like, that I would even consider keeping from Monchichi, and I don't care if it's a real one or not. But these fake ones can mostly not really hold the thumb really nice in its mouth. It does. So the Monchichis technically are by Sekiguchi, which is a Japanese company, and but they were also sold already in the 80s and 90s, even the 70s. But I'm not sure if they were already sold in the 70s also in Europe. And they were pretty popular here. I just was talking to my friend Sonja, who is always in the comments under the S.F. And she just said like, yeah, because we're talking about this Labubu craze right now with everyone, etc. And she said it reminds her a little bit of the Monchichi craze of the, no, I don't know when it was, maybe early 80s or was it 70s? I don't remember what you said. When like you couldn't get Monchichis in the stores, they were sold out everywhere, etc. So there you go. Monchichis were the original Labubus, I guess. That's a cute one. I'm not offended by it. I might keep it. Because like these, the ones in the pastel colors, I tend to pick up even at flea markets. So I see another not vintage one and another Funshine Bear. Someone who had, if this was somebody's collection, then must have really liked Funshine Bear. It's another one of these of this generation. I don't know, like mid 2000s or something. So this is probably what's hanging onto something because it has these little things here. This one has beans. This one has beans in the legs and in the butt. So this is like a little more weighted. It would be probably sitting really nice. They're cute. I don't need it. So maybe a child or something wants to have this one. Or even a collector, I don't know, there's probably also people who collect every generation of Care Bears, same as I collect every generation of My Little Pony. And there's one last thing. And it is, yeah, the other baby Popples. Oh, this color. And yeah, the other one was, had a, wherever I put it, but you can't even see it very well anymore. The other one was missing the tail, right? Oh, did it have the tail? Or was it? I think this one was missing the tail. Here, it has a rattle in the tail. I had no idea. Maybe the other one did have two, because I've never had one in my hands before. This is so cute. Yeah, I don't know which one is which, but I think one of them was something like Cribsy and the other one was Bibsy. And then probably, I mean, they both have bibs. So I don't know if this is Cribsy or Bibsy, but it is the same thing here. This matted fur here and then these longer strands. It's weird. I mean, maybe they were curly. Maybe they were curly. Maybe I curled them or something. Oh, the eyes look good. And also the fur looks good. This is also in a pretty nice condition. It has so many hairs. Blah. Blah. I mean, everywhere around my house are long hairs because I have long hair, but these are dark hairs. And this is to me always weird because my stuff, nothing has like dark hair on them because like I'm blonde. So it's like, then I know it's definitely hair from someone else, which also is like, it's just hair, yeah, you know, but. And this one also has, it's more like, I don't know, it's just it's more like a hood, I would almost say, but it's probably also meant as a little bonnet. Cute! And this one, I guess you can take off the shoes if I'm not mistaken. They're velcroed on. There's some, oh no, they're not velcroed. This is, what's it called? Rubber band, elastic. But it's pretty stretched out, so I'll just leave them on. Ah, so cute. Let's turn this one inside out and have a look. So with the Popples, I also don't know which ones were released first and then later, etc. I think these are definitely the first released ones, the normal ones, you know, one of these in 3 different sizes. And if the babies were released the same year or after, I honestly don't exactly know. Or if the Pocket Popples came later or the Flower Popples came later or something, probably. Or the, you know, sports, etc. Popples and the rock stars. Oh, gosh. Woo, it's just cute. And I really like that it has a rattle in its tail. And here's the Popples logo. Okay, like this, of course, but I knew that when I saw that both of the baby Popples were in there, I knew that I wanted definitely to keep them. And I knew I wanted to keep a couple of the Care Bears and a couple of the smaller Popples. So, so I guess a couple of these things I will not keep. Some of the Care Bears, some maybe this one, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I give this one I have for the longer time, but I would like to instead have this. I don't know. By the way, if you're asking yourself, Lau, where will you put all of these Care Bears? Because you always say you don't have room for plushies, Care Bears and Popples. Yeah, that's still kind of truth, but I have like a really good idea, and I will do that tomorrow actually. I will rearrange, like in my bedroom, you know, I have my big like closet, and on top of the closet there's actually just junk on top of there. There's some of my hats are there. There's some toy, like empty toy boxes, like Toy Story, Woody's and Jessie's box up there, or there's like a cardboard box with old CDs. It doesn't need to be on top of there. I could store all of these other things somewhere else, even in my basement, like my CDs. I don't listen to CDs at all anymore. I don't even have a device where I can listen to them, so they don't need to be here. I don't want to throw them away or give them away. They're memories, but can also put them somewhere safe in my basement, stuff like that. So then I have, because there's then still this much space around from where the closet ends and then to the ceiling, and this is kind of a good size to put plushies. So I will still keep a couple of plushies on my couch, and then some plushie lines will probably completely go there. So maybe the doodle bears and the puppy surprises, etc., because these never really sit well on the couch. They always wobble over, and I have to check, because I then have this one other space up there where I have like also the Popples, so I can definitely mix it up. And this is an idea. I just haven't done it because whatever, but today, because I'm filming this in the morning, and in the afternoon I definitely have to clean some other dolls that I brought from last week's flea market, and then tomorrow I hopefully have time for rearranging the plush situation. Otherwise, if I would not have had a good idea with the plush, I would have not bought this box, because I knew I would keep quite a lot of them probably. But what do you think? Okay, this was a weird video with, you know, first some not so interesting plush. My plush is on my brain. My brain is plush, plush. Flea market finds that are not super interesting. Then the cute, crazy, cool gifts from Cotton Candy Kittens. Then the Miss Party surprise, which is also covered by plushies now. And then this huge plush box. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, you can give it a thumbs up. You can comment down below, and if you want to subscribe, it doesn't cost any money. You can just push the subscribe button, and then you will always on your subscription feed see when my videos go up. Or if you push the notification button, then you will also get an extra notification, even though you're not on YouTube when I have new videos. But please don't feel obligated to any of that. I'm already happy enough when you're watching the videos, because I can see mostly when the videos have like not many viewers, then I know they're not really, people don't like them. So it's not, I don't know. Just watching it to me is enough. The view count is where I'm like most happy, when I see a lot of people really watch the video. Of course, I'm also super happy about likes and comments, but yeah, don't feel obligated or anything. And also, you know, subscribe. It's very good for you, and of course it pushes my subscriber count higher. I'm at 8K right now, which is crazy to me. But never ever do any of these 8,000 people watch my videos. My videos have around like mostly 1,000 people, 1,500, 2,000. This is what the average of people are watching my videos. But I have 8,000 subscribers. Often people say, I hear it in other videos, that I see that most of the people who watch my videos aren't even subscribed, so please subscribe. For me, it's kind of the other way around. I have many subscribers, but it seems not a lot of people are watching the videos. But if you enjoyed it, then make sure to turn into the next video, because it will be coming. As I said, I think there will be one more Japanese toy hunting video, like a rather small one, where it's not super, but I have found some nice things that I want to show you. And then we will get back to the normal other videos, like flea market videos from Berlin, unboxings, pony unboxings, all of that. So thank you so much for watching. See you real soon, and may the toys be with you. Bye!